All right, traders, hello and welcome back to the Learn to Trade channel. It's been a while, I know, but I wasn't able to record any videos lately because last week, well, I came down with a severe pharyngitis, and I was on voice rest on doctor's orders. But now I'm feeling a lot better, and we are back. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of changes that are going to happen on the VIP services, and I will loop you in all on what's going on in an article later today. But for now on, before the New York opens, why don't we have a look at what's going on with U.S. equities, right? So let's have a look at the NASDAQ, right? This is the 3-day chart on the NASDAQ. And well, as you can see, there was this buy the deep opportunity here around the 1280 or the 12800 level. But what we're going to focus on today, and as you can see here, let me zoom in on my chart right here on my top right chart. You can see that I took that trade on that deep buy opportunity here. Let me just delete this. Because this was a long while ago. This was sent to the VIPs. Now, what I like about the NASDAQ is that, let me just go ahead and make this quite larger. What I like about the NASDAQ is that it, well, it respects levels very, very nicely, right? So, yeah, let's delete all of this. Let's delete all of these drawings, and let's have a look at what we can expect here. Now, in my opinion, the NASDAQ right here is unbuyable, and I would not be a seller here on the NASDAQ at all. Because tech companies, tech equities are very, very much on fire at the moment. And to be completely honest, this is the 5-hour chart on NASDAQ. If we go to the hourly chart, we clearly have missed this move. This was the zone to be a buyer on the NASDAQ, and we have missed this one. What I would like as as a buy opportunity is perhaps a retest of this zone, but that that would be a great buy zone, right? But the thing about this is that we already are making new highs on the NASDAQ, so it's pretty much certainty that we are going to continue rallying. So on the NASDAQ side, not too much to do, but let's move on. This is the Dow. The Dow, same thing on the Dow. The 2-hour chart at the bottom right of my chart, of my screen, I'm sorry, right here, you can see that the weekly pivot was the spot to be a buyer on the Dow. The reason that we didn't take this trade is because, the risk to reward on this trade. Let me show you actually, because we do focus on this a lot. Because risk to reward is key to long-term profitability. And let me just grab the actual tool. So our entry would have been around this level, right? And our stop loss would have had to be below this low. Let me show you right here, below this low, right? And our first target would have had to be the previous weekly high, which was, or the previous highs right here, which gave us a less than 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio to TP1. So that was a no entry for us. And the reason that we do this is because we don't know if price is going to break with the previous highs. That's why you need to take profits at the next key level. You don't know what's going to happen. You know, the market is a big auction place between sellers and buyers, and really you don't know. And anyone that tells you with certainty that price will break above this level is lying to you, because no one knows what's going to happen in future auction. So that's the reason we didn't send a buy alert on the Dow, but we do have a great VIP signal on the Russell 2000, but I'm not going to show you this right here because the signal is not active yet. It's a pending order still. If you want that, there's a link below this video. The risk to reward ratio on that one, let me calculate it. So it was on the Russell. I'm looking at my other screen for a second. The risk to reward ratio on this one. Let me change accounts actually. And I'll show you our open trades on the signals account, right? So the risk to reward on this one is a nice 1 to 2.5, 1 to 2.5 R, right? So these are our open trades on the signals account. The signal, well, we already took half off on all of these trades, which means that we made about a 1.5%, and we are running on a 1.5%. Right, this open gold, we have an open gold, an open buy on gold, which is we have locked in about 76 pips, and we are just moving higher and higher. This is what we do if you want to get in on our signals. Just go ahead and click the link below this video. It's pretty simple and pretty inexpensive. But let's finalize this video with the SP 500. Now, the SP 500 also very, very strong. Well, this is the 1 hour chart, and this is the 2 hour chart that I want to show you. Right? Actually, let's move to the 45-minute chart. I'm moving to the 45-minute chart because I really want to show you my key levels. So what I want here, what I want on the S&P 500, and the only level or the only way that I will be buying into an S&P 500 dip, it would be if it dips to the 4150 level. After breaking out of it, it hasn't really retested it, right? We had a double bottom here with ascending highs. This is, if you don't know this, this is a clear sign of a bullish breakout. Most traders will try to sell this double top. I'm sorry, this is a double top, not a double bottom. But to me, a double top is a sign of a bullish power if it comes with higher highs, right? Why? It means that buyers are trying to break through it, unable to, and then they lock in, or they stepped in higher than they did before to eventually break out of that trade. So my plan for next week, I don't think this is going to happen this week, and I don't know if it's really going to happen. But my plan is for price. Well, if price dips enough or dips around these levels, I will definitely be a buyer on the S&P 500, and we will be sending that signal to the VIP group. Again, if you want to get on that, gold is just moving. Gold is just so strong. We nailed this one. So if you want to get this signal next week, just hit the link below this video. Now let's have a look at the at a longer termish. Let's use the same chart actually. The 2 hour chart on the S&P 500. The thing about this on the S&P 500, the last time that we had a deep pullback on the S&P 500, it really dipped about 3.47% on a span of 9 days, right? That was such a hassle to trade. Right now, what I'm looking at is a possible, or as a possibility, is a simple 0.78% pullback, which really has happened quite a few times. Right here, we had a 1% pullback. Right here, we had a 0.5% pullback. Right here, we had a 64% pullback. Right here, we had a 0.88% pullback. So really, what I'm looking at as a possible pullback of around 0.75 to 0.80% is really not out of this world. right? So that's it for me. These are the levels that I will be looking at. Again, let me show you this beautiful trade on gold. Yeah, I mean, this is what we do. Click the link below this video if you want to get in on all of our signals and all of our all of our educational content, because we only send, I'm sorry, we do send educational content every single day, and I send my watch list every single day to the VIPs only, right? Starting Monday, this will be a new feature of our VIP group. They will get every day at the London Open my daily watch list. All right, so thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys later.